Okazuje się, że coś pominąłem. Tutaj pan mnie wysłał. O tak, idziemy dalej. Idziemy dalej, tu żeby się nie zabić. Dobra. No to lecimy. Lecimy, oglądamy sobie latarnię.
Hello, can I interest you in the world of Mary Ann Bird?
Oh yes, of course. Mamy wycieczkę.
Added bonus is we've got a fire in here.
All right.
It's a bit chilly outside.
Oh
Right.
yes, of course.
Mary Ann was a nailer. She made nails. So all nails in this country all started life from a section of cast iron that was this kind of size.
So have you no problem I'm recording this?
No, I have no
No?
problem.
All right, beautiful.
That's-
Because I'm recording a movie for my friends.
Oh, are you?
Yes,
All
of
right.
course, I'm their tour guide.
Right,
Yeah,
well,
they will
I
be
have
happy.
no problem.
And now you are a tour guide, yeah.
Yes. Where are you from?
Poland.
Poland, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, we exported nails all over the world.
All right.
We exported them to America, but we also exported ones like this
Wow.
to Brazil.
Why they are not straight?
Ah, well, you see. Now, these were sent to Brazil to shoe mules. Now, a
Okay.
mule is a cross between a horse and a donkey. But
Okay.
when these got to Brazil, the customs man looked at them and said, "No customs duty to pay. It's not a nail."
Yeah.
But of course, when the blacksmith,
This heavy, yeah?
when the blacksmith bought them, he straightened them.
All right.
So it's really nice that for a long, long time we have tried to diddle the taxman. To diddle means to fraud.
Okay.
to get one over.
Oh, yeah.
So, if you were to make a nail like that,
Yeah.
then you would only heat about half an inch
Yeah.
of this, which is 12 millimeters, of this rod of iron in the furnace. Now, the
Okay.
furnace in a nail shop was in the middle of the floor, and that was so 8 people could all work round it, all independently.
Oh, yeah.
So you would heat the half inch
Yes.
and then bring it out onto your anvil and hammer it, but you would stretch the metal.
Yeah.
So to make the nail like that. So this hand
Okay.
hammers and stretches.
Yes.
This hand turns. So you get an even make.
But it
of
was
the nail.
very hot, I think.
Very hard.
How temperature you need to straighten it?
You would need it very hot, which
All
was
right.
why we were using coal, because we
A
could
few
get,
hundred.
yes, a few hundred degrees centigrade.
Yeah.
Yes. So once you've got your nail on the end here, you shape the shoulders,
Yes.
cut the top off, hammer it flat,
Yeah.
throw it on the floor, and you get on with the next one. If you are an 8-year-old girl, you are expected to make over 200 of those an hour.
An hour?
An hour.
But why girl? And why 8 years
It was
old?
because the nailing industry was a cottage industry. It was a
Oh,
domestic.
cottage.
Yes.
Okay.
And it
It's
was-
like a family business.
Yes, but it was predominantly women.
Oh, because
80
men, I don't know, hunt or...
The men made the very large nails, much bigger than this.
bigger hands.
Yes, and more power, because if you made a big nail, then you would have to fuse 2, 3, or 4 of these rods together, and you need a lot more power to join them together, because they would be needed in the shipbuilding.
All right.
Heavy industry, that kind. So you don't want them to split apart.
All right.
So the men would make these, or they would make the decorative nails
All right.
with the decorative heads, where that was shown as
Yeah.
part of the design. But the women, it was 85% of all nailers in this country were women.
Oh, Oh, wow.
which is another reason why the story of nailers has never actually been much told. We don't
Yeah.
hear about it a great
It's not
deal.
trendy.
Yes, no, it's not
But
trendy.
people like, news and
That's right.
technology.
Yes.
But yeah.
Yes. Please, excuse me a minute.
All
Welcome
right.
to the world of Mary Ann Bird. We're just talking about nailing. If you were living in the Victorian age, then you and your little girl would be nailers. If you were living around here. Now, the nailers were very, very badly paid. The nail master who provided the rods of iron, he would have a short wait when he gave them the rods of iron. And when he weighed the nails at the end of the week, they would also be not very, not the right weight. Can I ask how old you are?
7.
7, right. Well, if you were living in 1840, okay, you would be a very, very experienced nailer. You would have been making nails from the age of 5.
Wow.
And so you would have to make nails like this. But your younger brother or sister, 4 years old, they would be picking the nails up off the floor.
Wow.
And the 4-year-old would be looking after the 2-year-old.
Oh.
Oh, yes. And remember I said
Really?
that the fire was in the middle of the floor.
Yeah.
There were a lot of accidents.
Oh, yeah, because you can hit somebody
Yes,
nail.
and the child can fall into the fire.
And this is hot stuff,
Yes,
yeah?
yes.
Then you can burn as well.
Absolutely. Now, I said, welcome to the world of Mary Ann Bird.
Wow.
She was my great-great-grandmother.
Family!
So
Wow.
this is her story.
What a heritage.
Yes. And she was a nailer, and she was.
She was a nailer?
She was a nailer. Yes.
Oh, right.
Yes. So she was born.
And
about
how many
18
generations?
That's
from there?
that's my. I've got my father, my grandfather, my great grandmother. My great great grandmother is Mary Ann Bird. She was born in 1820. So
5 generations.
Yes, 200 years ago.
Wow.
She was born. But they were very badly paid.
Yeah.
So for working all week, 6 o'clock in the morning until 10 o'clock at night, you and all your family, you would be paid 10 shillings, which is 50p. Now,
Wow.
that is what 50p would buy.
All right. It's not too much.
It's not much. And
What is the shilling and
pence.
Okay.
Libra solidi denarius.
Okay.
So we get it from the Latin. So
Okay.
pounds, shillings, and pence.
Okay.
Whereas now we have pounds and pence.
penny. Yes.
Now, at this time, 1850, 1860, this was the height of food being adulterated, having all kinds of things added to it. The bulk of the food that working class people ate was bread. The bread at this time was made with wheat flour and barley or oats, but to make this go further and for people to make money, they added things to the flour.
Oh, yeah.
Brick dust, sawdust, wood shavings, animal food. Do you like the sound of that? No, I know, I wouldn't either. So the actual food that they were eating was very, very poor.
Yeah, poor quality.
And they couldn't afford much. Mary Ann died when she was 48. Her husband died when he was 49. They didn't have a long life.
Yeah.
But if we look at these dates, 1851 was the year of the Great Exhibition in London. It was Prince Albert's Aren't we fantastic? Look at what we can do. We can make all kinds of things. We are the workshop of the world.
Yeah.
In 1851, the average age of death across the whole country
Yeah.
was 29 years, 6 months.
Then they are very old.
In London, it was 29 years.
Then 50.
If you move, if you then look at the average age of death in Wolverhampton, which is
Yeah.
in the Black Country, 19 years, 6 months. And if you lived in Dudley, where Mary Ann lived,
Yeah.
the average age of death was 16 years, 3 months.
16.
16 years.
Oh, then they were very, very old
Yes.
for that. Yeah, they are.
So it was a very, very hard life. But anyway, I come from good genes because I'm here to tell the tale.
Yes, of course.
So, our family are survivors. But do have a look around the kitchen. If you want to feel how heavy the irons are, then feel free. Irons were numbered 1 to 12. We've got numbers 1, 4, 6, 7 and 8, and they went up in weight.
Yeah.
So number 12 would have been very heavy. And if you want to see what Mary Ann would have used to doing the dusting, we've got the original feather duster on the wall, the goose wing. And if you're not allergic to feathers, feel it, because it will give you an idea about how much cleaning you can do with that.
Wow.
Make the most of being in a museum where you can touch things. And pick
Oh, yeah. It's not often. Wow. Sensitive.
But we have used the goose wing for dusting in this country for centuries. It's well documented in Tudor times. So it's, I think it's a real privilege that we've actually got one, because not many museums do have them. We've got a question of the day. If you want to see what style of hairstyle and beard you would like in the Victorian period, we've got a list there. You want to do some dressing up?
Oh. There's something coming to.
This is real interactive.
And you would, women would wear something on their head all the time because the atmosphere was so dirty and smoky that it kept your hair clean. Because this is easier to wash than long hair.
Oh, yeah. Question of the day. What was All right.
Hello, welcome to the world of Mary Ann Bird. Do have a look around the kitchen. If you want to ask any questions, I'm here, I'll do my best to answer. You want to have a go at the quiz on the table? Can you name the pieces of cutlery? Yeah.
Sure. Can you?
I can't see very well.
All right, I can do that.
I'm afraid.
I can do it. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry, ale robiłem zdjęcie panią. Tutaj się dobrze bawimy. Powiem wam, że takiego filmiku jeszcze nie było.
Which beard and hairstyle you might like if you lived in the Victorian times. Because of course Victoria was on the throne for so long, then
Szalone
styles
miejsce.
change.
Proszę bardzo, jakie cutlery
Manly enough to grow on, but
w
civilized
sztuczce.
enough not
Proszę bardzo, jakie stroje.
to. When you're
Ale
modern,
się udało wycieczka. Ja pierdzielę. Myślałem, że tam był koniec, a tu jeszcze jest tyle. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Cheers.
Thank you very much for taking the photo.
Więc tak to wygląda. Lecimy dalej, bo widzę, że tu jest tego ogrom. Ciągniki. Kupiłem czarny ciągnik. Hi there, you alright? Proszę bardzo. Ludzie są bardzo friendly, są przyjaźni, więc lecimy z tym koksem. No cóż, słyszę, tu coś pracuje. Te maszyny działają. Ja pierdzielę. Mill engine. Engine. Jeden pies. Silnik parowy. Do młyna. To jest życie duże. Dobra, tu jeszcze mamy jakieś drobiazgi. Już tu przygotowanie na święta, tak? Jeszcze mamy listopad. Ale już. O, kolejeczki. To dla fanów kolejek. Sorry, że tak szybko, ale nie interesuje mnie to za bardzo. Dobra, przechodzimy do tego miejsca, gdzie pracuje coś tam, jakiś silnik. Aj, mam nadzieję, że to wszystko się fajnie nagra, że będziecie mogli popatrzeć. Znowu następny silnik. Taki jest schemat tego. Ja pierdzielę. Grubo. Tu jakieś mostki. Cokolwiek to jest. Można wejść na górę. Ja pierdzielę. Dobra, wchodzimy, nie ociągamy się, proszę bardzo. Proszę Państwa, proszę wsiadać, drzwi zamykać i nie narzekać. O, tu już nie można wyżej wejść, szkoda. Albo i nie. Ale możemy popatrzeć sobie na to z góry. Tak więc wycieczko. Zapraszam Cię dalej. Lecimy, wycieczko, kochana. Chyba odkrywam nowe powołanie tour guide'a. Takiego tour guide'a, który nie ma wiedzy zupełnie, ale próbuję coś tam mówić. A to w kolomotywce takie coś działało. Uniflow Engine. Tu mamy, proszę bardzo, wszystkie parametry takiego silnika. Wygląda ciekawie. Tu chyba jakaś prasa. Chociaż nie jestem pewny. Ha, patrzcie! Kto by pomyślał? Rosyjski! Kompresor! To jest kompresor! Ja pierdzielę. Cicho, idziemy do środka. Będzie jazda. Uspokójcie się, nie przesadzajcie. Ale tu się dzieją rzeczy. Aha, okej, dobra. Siemens. Nasi przyjaciele z Niemiec. Ojeju, będzie głośno, uwaga, będzie głośno. Sorry, ale mamy silnik. Steam generator set. Aha, czyli parowar. Żartuję. Słaby ze mnie przewodnik. Ale i tak mnie wszystko teraz zagłusza. Ale wywiad z tą panią był po prostu mega. No i cóż, teraz musicie angielskiego, uczymy to zrozumieć. I tak mnie nie słychać, bo wszystko mnie zagłusza. Kolomotytka mnie zagłusza. Fajne cacko. Pan sobie wcina, nie będę go kamerował. Jak wcina? O, to jest... Co to jest? Jakie to jest duże. Przenośny silnik parowy, proszę bardzo. Witajmy w wieku, nie wiem, XIX-XX. Jakie to duże. I to wszystko działa. Znaczy nie wszystko, ale część działa. Myślałem, że to jakiś traktor. A może? Ale traktor na silnik parowy to byłoby grube. Stewards S-Type. A to te małe coś chyba. Ja pierdzielę. Koszmosz. Koszmosz. Dobra, wychodzimy. Tak to działało. Ale dzisiaj historycznie. Ale jazda. No. Tego nie było w planie. Zajebioza. Pani tutaj pogłębia wiarę. Ale ta pani jest sympatyczna. Słyszałem, że tutaj pracują tylko wolontariusze. A, tu mamy takie narzędzia z tamtej epoki. Wow. Żeby to się tylko zostało. No nie wykasowało się ten filmik, bo taki zajebisty. Ja pierdzielę. Miało nie być przekleństw. Cicho, wchodzimy do wagonu. Cisza. Wchodzimy do wagonu. Tak, patrzcie, wars normalnie. Pitu. Mydełko, a to może się do mycia było, sorry, nie do picia. Kaneczki, to chyba na siku, albo na inne coś. Karty, myślałem, że papierosy, no tak, nie. Karty, proszę bardzo, tak wyglądały karty. No, takie zwykłe, bez szału. Ale taki stary wagon. Proszę bardzo, my w nim jesteśmy. Zajebiście. To nie przekleństwo. To nie wulgaryzm. Dobra. Myślę, że kończę to wszystko, bo się nałaziłem już. Dzięki wam bardzo za oglądanie, słuchanie moich wypocin. I trzymajcie się. Cześć.